debut album, and you know it comes with a, you know it comes with a publicity stunt. Yeah, it comes with a publicity stunt. Why? Because if you ain't if you don't have, you know what I'm saying, what it takes to be your album to be number one, then you better have the most biggest publicity stunt there is. You what I mean? What do I mean, people, when I say you must have what it takes for your album to be number one? If something have not been buried, teardrops and closed caskets. You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? So if something ain't been buried, then your album is not going to go big unless something is buried. So if you ain't burying something, then guess what? You better have um the most notable publicity stunt in history. You know what I'm saying? You got to make it something big. So what did they do? What did what did Meek Mills and his team do? Paid maybe 15,000, maybe a couple of grand. I say, you know, say he wrapped a bus, a city bus. So let's see, a city to how much it costs to wrap a city bus? Cause I used to, you know, what I'm saying, I had companies and I used to advertise on city buses before, um, on Long Island, and the cost for me was around somewhere between $7,000 and $10,000, between $7,000 and $10,000. So Meek Mill's team paid between $7,000 to $10,000 to wrap this bus. You know what I'm saying? Promoting his album as a part of a publicity stunt. So if you going to pay between $7,000 to $10,000 for your and your album cover is gonna be like this, we know what you did this for. You did this as part of a publicity stunt. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, his album must have been got to get approved because Meek Mills ain't got no authority to, you know what I'm saying, to release his album. You know what I'm saying? He got to get his album approved before it can even be released. You know what I'm saying? Before it can be even distributed. I should say that. Before Meek Mill's album can be even distributed, it has to get approved. And it has to get approved by who? It has to get approved by the people that is in charge today. So they approved it. Now, did they approve the advertisement? Not the approval for the album is different from the advertising. You know what I'm saying? The advertising, that's something that his street team done did. The album got to get approved by the same people that is in charge. You know, your Clive Davises. You know who I'm talking about. So, being that it got released, so it got approved. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, at what cost? Ain't nobody teardrops and closed caskets. Ain't nobody died for this album. You know what I'm saying? The only thing Meek Mills is surviving off of is getting rammed, you know what I'm saying, and slurping and gurping. That is the only thing Meek Mills is surviving off of. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's why he's got handlers like big time executives. That's why he's next to executives. Big time executives. You know what I'm saying? Those are his handlers. Those are Meek Mill's handlers. Them big time executives. You know what I'm saying? That's why he all in the Hamptons with the football coach or the basketball coach or the CEO or the owner of such and such team. You know what I'm saying? These owners of these NFL teams and NBA teams, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to hang with Meek Mills. You know what I'm saying? Unless Meek Mills is doing something for them. You see what I'm saying? So that's how he's able to stay afloat. Because Meek Millz need one. He needs a teardrop and closed caskets. And you know what I mean by teardrops and closed caskets? He needs a teardrops and closed casket. You know what I'm saying? He haven't had one. All he been going off of is publicity. You know what I'm saying? He's down in Florida. Make pretending he's fighting Tekashi 69. Come on. All Meek Millz is publicity. He need to sell his music. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, you guys gotta understand. You gotta understand the difference between a rapper who is a rapper that's signed to a label and a desperate rapper. You know a desperate rapper when you see a desperate rapper, because when you seen Meek Millz when he first signed to MMG Records. Pay attention, people. When Meek Millz first signed to MMG Records, he was on the plane with Rick Ross, and he was happy to sign that contract. He signed the contract, and as soon as he signed the contract, look at the face that Rick Ross gave. And look what Rick Ross did. He put his head down in his hands and was shaking his head like, man, you happy? Do you know what you got to do? Do you know what it takes to be in the industry? That's the sign that Rick Ross didn't say it, but if you look at that particular scene when Meek Mill was on the jet with Rick Ross, and you look at that particular scene and you see Rick Ross's facial expressions, you can just about know exactly what transpired. You can just about know. But anyway, people, you know what I'm saying? This is a whole publicity stunt. You know what I'm saying? And to you black women, you guys can't get mad at what Meek Mills did, because you the cause of it. If you point the finger at Meek Mills, you might as well point the finger back at yourself. Because every time we see you black women, what are you doing? Twerking. Every time we see you black women on Instagram, you're twerking. Hell, during the pandemic, when P. Diddy was having he was having some type of Instagram party or something like that, and he had Megan Thee Stallion on there. And what did Megan Thee Stallion do? Megan Thee Stallion immediately turned around and started twerking. P. Diddy had to step up and say, whoa, 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 stop the music. Stop. This is a family show. That's all black women know how to do to get attention. Is perk up their butt, or perk up their titties, or you know what I'm saying? Or do something provocatively. So you black women can't get upset at what Meek Mills did. If you want to right your wrongs, do right. Do right. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Show the world that you are not only a piece of tail, you got a brain too. You know what I'm saying? And if you black women get mad at Meek Mills, you might as well get mad at Snoop Dogg. You might as well get mad at all of these other rappers, because all these other rappers sing the same thing and speak the same thing. You know what I'm saying? But this is a publicity stunt, old stereotype publicity stunt. Anyway, this is news. I want to thank you all for tuning in, logging on to another episode. The Truth. I'm your host. I'm your pastor, Mr. Michael Smith. If you are new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. Turn on your notification bell so you can be notified when I drop this breaking news on you. And don't forget, people, hit that like button. And if you want to donate to this ministry, you're welcome to do that. The PayPal link is in the description box below. Till next time, stay tuned. God bless you.